fate, knowledge to bring. All the aim, need mountains ring, Lord. Scuba camera haunting our show. Together we reveal the feel we bestow. Jump scares and monsters looking in the dark. Gore and more team ready to embark. Thrills and chills, we embrace them all.
And what is going on, Gorehounds? Welcome to another fantastic episode of, or a fur-tastic episode, should I say?
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, thank you. Of the Gore and More podcast. I'm not so mean fluff, Master Supreme, Big Johnny D, bringing this shit show in. However, I cannot bring this shit show on alone. For with me, as always, are my beloved horror homies. Starting off, we have that Dark Lord knowledge, that Chad Daddy, all the way down from Chattahoochee, Mr. Chad Crispin.
Howoo! What's up, bitches?
You motherfucker.
That's right.
My pick, I get to.
Sure. And thank you. And what a pick. What a pick.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we have the Lord Scubacabra, the host with the ghost, the dean of the deceased, Mr. Steve Vasquez.
I know Chad Daddy just did it, but I'm going to do it because I had it in my head before he did
That's
it.
fine.
How you doing, bitches?
There you go.
Hey, Gene.
What's up, Gene? I do not have a howl on the thing, but doesn't mean I have one down in the road. Gene said he didn't rewatch it, but that means he probably didn't need to, right? So we'll see. You know what? I'm gonna say maybe you should, Gene.
Yeah.
If it's been a while. If not, all right. So yes, we are covering today, which is the 8th of September. Going in there nice and straight. Halloween season is full effect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about your boys, but my spirits is like full, like nice and filled right now, like fully. There's some solid.
We already put the Halloween decorations up. We did that yesterday.
Oh no shit.
Nice.
Well, I still am still behind compared to some people, but I think I'm gonna wait till this upcoming weekend and be like, okay, it's time. Yeah, man, they had some fun stuff in there. Dude, they had the fucking stupid like Patrick like fucking, but it's like a giant foam head, and I really fucking want it for no reason whatsoever. But isn't that the entire store of spirits?
Yeah.
So
Did you see the handsome Squidward mask?
yes, I fucking did. And I kind of want that too.
I saw that. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Fucking right it is, dude. Imagine that is like a fucking serial killer. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's a Squidward, no! Hash-slinging slasher. I was actually watching that episode. But yeah, we're covering 2010's The Wolfman. This is, I would say, technically a remake of the original 1940s, correct?
Oh, it is definitely a remake.
Okay, 100%. I don't know. Sometimes I could be wrong on that, but I feel like it's that plus, updated for the times. We got a little bit more fucking gore, a little bit, obviously better acting.
And more werewolves.
Way more
werewolves,
actual werewolves.
better effects, but still, very nice homage, like with the effects still to the original.
To like the
Yes.
Universal era.
Yeah, just that full Lon Chaney look and everything. But this is a Chad Daddy pick, as I mentioned before. Once again, thank you, Chad Daddy, for bringing this. I've never personally seen
pleasure.
this, so I'm excited to talk about it. But we cannot talk about it before we do what we always do and talk about what we did in the last weekend or so, or not. So, Mr. Vasquez, how's them pipes feeling, buddy?
We're going to see how it goes. But ladies
fair.
and gentlemen, it is now time for your Slice of Life.
See, you say you're like hurting and you're sick and everything, but like that just,
It sounded fantastic.
yeah. There's a reason why you're going into voice acting, brother. All right, so Chad Daddy, the reins are yours, brother. How was your weekend, man?
Not bad. I mean, I did kind of pull a Bobby Amoni move last week and didn't warn you guys ahead of time that the day after the episode was my birthday. So
Yeah, so happy belated birthday, Chad.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
birthday
to you.
Nice. Thank you. But so for my birthday, I got the Switch game with the
Yeah,
Halloween.
brother!
This is fun as hell.
Dude, I still haven't even really dipped a toe into the Evil Dead shit. I've just played the Halloween kind of, honestly.
Oh, dude, I was
so
playing the
hard.
Halloween, and then I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna try it. And I played as Ash in Halloween, and I'm like, now I got to play as Michael in Ash versus Evil Dead. So I did that too.
I know that is it's pretty sweet. I just like how the arcade's set up, man, because it's just like the way it's set up, it seems like there could be DLC for other games in this. You know what I mean? And I don't know if it'll ever happen, but I'm glad.
Probably not, but it always could.
Listen, I'm glad that game happened, dude. And I also have it for the Switch because it is a perfect Switch game, like portable.
It is, and it's fucking gory too, like super gory.
And it's hard. It's fucking hard, man. It pisses me off. The fucking what is it? The auto shop level 2, like the second part of it.
I haven't
on
got
Halloween. Oh, fucking cocks, dude.
So I got that, and Steph also got me lights for my display case. So now I have a nice set of lights in there. It really looks really cool. And let me tell you guys, Steph got me this. We found a Rue 21 in Monroeville.
Oh, nice.
And they have like a lot of cheap shirts, and she got me this.
Oh, sweet,
nice, dude.
This Jason Voorhees hockey jersey, which is pretty goddamn sweet. So that was my birthday. I'm still, dealing with really major shoulder issues. Like, dude, I wake up, I'm in excruciating pain every morning.
Really?
But as the day goes on, it gets a lot better. Like I get it moving, and it seems perfectly fine. So I got some lidocaine patches I'm going to put on it while I sleep until I go. I couldn't get into the doctor today. As soon as I can get in is Wednesday. So get that looked at and see what they say. Then this weekend, myself and Mr. Brody Kane and Bobby did some Phasmophobia with just the three of us.
Noise.
Because somebody was too busy.
How was hell diving?
Not you.
No, he's not talking about you. He's talking about me, and we'll get to why.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Which did lead to some very funny chat GPTs from Mr. Brody Kane.
Yeah, I didn't know what that. I was like, damn. I'm like, did Scoobs just like renounce Phasmophobia? I'm like, what am I looking at? Like,
he just no show.
It just kept dying because I wasn't there. That's why.
I got you.
Their lighthouse, the lighthouse of Phasmophobia, wasn't there to guide them through the darkness.
Daddy wasn't there. Gotcha.
Daddy.
Speaking of, so I prestiged again today. So I'm prestige 3. Started up at level 1. Fuck. I no sooner start the very first game, first level just starting out. I open up the truck doors, and it's a fucking blood moon.
That's kind of perfect timing, seeing as we had a full moon yesterday.
Yeah,
not a very bloody blood moon from where I saw.
No, it was a very bright, full ass fucking moon, though, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was like daylight outside at night, dude. It was
ridiculous. And I can't remember if I did honestly mean to set up our review of the Wolfman on a full moon or not.
If you went that far, I would say brava, sir. Because
I've done it before. I think. Did we watch Bad Moon?
I just feel like most of the shit I feel like a lot of the time it's always like coincidence, dude. Like,
I think I planned this one out.
Okay, that's cool then. I didn't know.
So, let's see what else did I do. We had a little birthday party to go to Saturday. I finally did get to go to Spirit Halloween for my at least once a year trip, even though I never buy anything there. Shit's expensive.
It's more just to frolic through the aisles.
Exactly.
Take in the fall, like, it's here. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's like people that go out and look at Christmas decorations, like the Christmas lights.
Yeah. I do the same thing with Halloween, dude. I'll drive around and go. Unfortunately, there's usually less than the Christmas lights, but
I don't know anymore. I think I see more Halloween than Christmas stuff up.
Dude, like, so certain spots, yes, and then other spots, it's like nothing. But then, like, Christmas lights, I don't know. Like, Christmas lights are obviously so much easier to like spot than like.
There's this one house up by my in-laws that always goes all out for Christmas and Halloween.
Fuck yeah.
One year for Halloween, they took the rear end of a car, like they had a car cut in half, and it had it look like it just slammed into the front of their house. They had like bits of siding thrown everywhere and skeletons crawling out of the car. That's
impressive.
Awesome.
That's impressive.
That was one of the best Halloween displays I've ever seen.
I get too scared to go that all out in my yard for Halloween though, because I don't want people are they suck in my town and
steal shit.
Yeah, so I feel like I want to go all out, but at the same time,
it's hard. I get it.
It's expensive, and
see, we go all out inside, not outside.
Yeah,
it's one thing if you had like a full like fenced yard, right? Because then that would be kind of different.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always make a quick fence too,
True.
but hell yeah, dude. Glad you had a sweet, solid. I guess would that be your birthday weekend, or would it be last weekend be your birthday weekend?
I guess it'd be this week. I don't know. It doesn't really. I'm not one to make a big
I
spectacle on
know.
my birthday anyway. I never have been, so it's just another day to me.
I don't take it off at work or anything, so, but whatever. Fuck it. Nice, dude.
But speaking of work, I got a phone call today from the place I last worked
Yeah,
at. Like I
buddy.
told you guys, they offered me a job to work night shift in inventory, which that'd be easy work.
Okay.
Might get kind of boring, but yeah. A really nice thing is night shift. There's only like half a dozen people there, so it's not very peoply. So it's nice, calm, relaxed. So I'm thinking about it,
Word. All right.
But I want to see what they say about my shoulder on Wednesday first before I decide.
That's probably a smart move on that, just to be safe.
Yeah, because if, like I told the wife, worst case scenario, if they say there's something in there that needs surgically repaired, it's not fair for me to take a job there and then say, oh, I got to have, 3 weeks
By the
off or
way,
6 weeks
during
off.
this interview, yes, I I 100% get that, dude.
I would, if they offer you surgery, try rehabilitation first before you do surgery.
Definitely.
Because
Surgery is the absolute last resort for
my
me.
doctor was like, oh, we'll just do surgery on it. And I'm like, like, can we try something else first before just jumping to the fucking surgery? Because I did a lot of research, and yours may not be the same shit that was wrong with mine. But like I said, man, I did the physical therapy, and then the last few times that I went, they did acupuncture.
Mhm.
That right there is what 100% fixed my damn shoulder. Like,
Really?
I will die on that hill. She would, dude, it was fucking gnarly because you can't feel the prick. Like you don't feel it at all, but
That's what she said.
Haha, no, it's not. And then, but you can feel it when they're hitting the nerve, and you feel it like contracting and stuff. And it helped so much. And then even those stretches that I sent you, those helped a lot too after the fact.
They didn't do anything for me. I tried them.
Damn. That's crazy.
So we'll see.
Yeah. Nice, dude.
But yeah, then I watched this movie, and I'm really excited to talk about it because it's the first time I've seen it since it was in theaters, and I think it held up a lot better than I thought it was the first time. So, Scoops, how about you, brother?
Nice.
Well, unfortunately, I did not get to play any video games this weekend because my wrestling company had our WrestleMania event. We had a 2-night event this weekend, Friday and Saturday night, and it went pretty good. It was my return to the ring Saturday night. I have not been officially in a wrestling match since last October, so it felt good to get in the ring. I was sore as shit. And
yeah,
we were in the ring, and we do skits and stuff too in the ring beforehand. And so night one was them actually signing my character to the back into the company because my character hasn't been around. So it was this whole thing where they manipulated me. Mel got involved, like they kidnapped Mel and forced me to sign the contract. And shit. Had a blood capsule in my mouth. And so when they were forcing me to sign it, because they literally handcuffed me to the ring and started beating my ass. So what I did was I pulled my mask up because I wear a mask, and then I spit onto the canvas, and there was just blood, like globs of fucking blood just pouring out of my mouth. But it was just the blood caps or whatever. And I just stuck my glove in there, and then I just stamped my hand on the signature line. Very, very dramatic, very fucking just like stupid. But it was so much fucking fun. And the crowd was like, oh shit. And then the best part was after they beat my ass, I stood up and grabbed the microphone and cut this promo that was just off the top of my head. I didn't have anything planned out. There was just a basic idea of what I was supposed to say. And I ended up cutting this really deep fucking promo threatening the guys that just beat my ass. I was still handcuffed to the rope, and I fucking yanked my arm off and broke those fucking handcuffs. And it looked so fucking cool. It looked so goddamn cool. And we have, so in the old company, when the old company split, I got 90% of the roster to follow me. The other guys got like 4 dudes that went with them. Well, we brought back one of those guys who is now the head of the other company that branched off of the old company we had. And
Okay.
they've been running their mouth talking so much shit about our company like since the get-go, and not just in promos, like legit talking shit. But I still brought him back because he was a big part of the story, and this was the end of the story that we had created. Brought him back, and unbeknownst to him, I addressed him during my promo, and
Okay.
I told one of the guys, and I'm like, oh, and you thought bringing him in was going to be your secret weapon? This chump here, whose company doesn't even own a wrestling ring, but wants to say they're a wrestling organization. Why don't you get back to your ringless fucking company? And dude, the crowd was like, oh shit, because they knew that that was like a legit thing. Well, I went back to the fucking back, and I was like, dude, like it just came out. Like I'm not saying I'm sorry, but it was in the heat of the moment. Like, if you got offended, my bad, bro. He's like, no, fuck it, bro. That was good. That was good shit. Then night 2 came, and I was trying to get home early because that night, that was it. I just opened up the show. I didn't come out again. I was trying to get home early, but the event was an hour away, so I did not make it home in time to play Phasmophobia with the boys. Saturday, I knew I wasn't going to make it because I was the main event, and it was just a long, fucking brutal match. I thought I broke my rib again because we were rolling around on the ground, and the guy I was wrestling weighs, he's about 250. He rolled on top of me, and I felt a pop in my rib cage, and I felt that same like sharp pain that I felt the last time I broke a rib, and I was like,
Okay.
you fucking broke my rib. You just broke my rib. And so he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, let's just fucking keep going. Let's just keep going. Fucking took suplexes and fucking just did the whole damn thing. At the end of it, the whole point of the match was if I lost, my faction would split up. If he lost, the faction that I created that he took over would split up. I came out victorious. It was a brutal fucking match. Both factions split up at the end of it all. And I said my character was done wrestling. That was going to be my final match, but it's probably not going to be my final match. I was just being dramatic. And we'll work it into the fucking story. And, it was fun. It was a good time. And then got home. It was probably about midnight when I got home. I was beat. I was fucking dead beat. I was in pain. I woke up Sunday, was dying. I felt like a baby deer trying to walk for the first time when I got out of bed. It was just so bad. And so just lounged around on the couch all day. Mel and I recorded Crypt of Cringe episode 2, and then we got to watch half of this movie on Sunday, or not even really half. I think I was like 40 minutes in before Charlie wanted to watch K-pop Demon Hunters, and so I got to give baby what baby wants, so we let her watch that, and then I finished this today at work, and I'm so glad that you picked this movie because I had never seen it before, and I fucking love this. I loved it. I loved every minute of this movie. Even though John and I watched the unrated cut as opposed to the theatrical cut,
I had no idea.
So. Yeah. I just picked the first one that popped up. It said unrated. I was like, whatever. I already paid for it. I'm not buying another one. So whatever. But that was it. John?
What did I do? So I had a pretty chill fucking weekend, man. Went to actually a horror con that hasn't been around since 2019. So it's cool that they finally made a comeback. And it was a nice little fucking solid con, man. It was at, oh my God, what is it? It was at this, the Marriott, I think it was, something like that. Really fucking nice hotel down in Syracuse. Like fancy. Like I was like, man, I should have brought my Ghostbusters cosplay because this would have been like perfect, like Sedgwick style, like everything's Art Deco in there. You know what I mean? Like that kind of ridiculous. But no, it was a solid little con. Surprisingly, me and my family and more family and friend were like the only people really fully out in cosplay. There were a few other people dressed up, but not a lot, dude. Most of it was black t-shirts and hoodies as far as the eye could see, which was kind of like weird. But I got to give credit where the credit is due. Hands down, best page aura stopping fucking costume of the day was my wife. She went as Miss Frizzle. Not scary Miss Frizzle or anything, what she was originally going to do. I kind of said my piece on it, and then she was like, all right, maybe. So she just went as normal ass Mrs. Frizzle. Dude, so many people stopped her just to say how much they love that character or yell it out. The dude who was doing the announcements, man, he was walking around with his big boombox going right off. He's doing his little spiel. He's like this, like, bah, 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 bah. Comes around, sees her. He's like mid stops. Holy shit, is that Miss Frizzle? And he goes, what the fuck was I talking about? He goes, holy shit. Anyways, and then he goes back. I was like, yo, you stop the announcer. And we were like, yo, you should do the costume contest. And she was like, no. I'm like, why? She's like, it's not horror. I'm like, doesn't matter.
Oh, she would have won.
Miss Frizzle, dude.
She would have won. Even though it's not horror, I think she would have won.
No, man.
Steph loved it.
Because, all right, in the realm of Miss Frizzle, she can go anywhere. So she could totally be like, hey, kids, we're going to visit a horror con today on the Magic School. You know what I mean? Like, and no, it was awesome, dude. She had a big old fucking inflatable bus, kind of bumped into some shit. It was cool times. I didn't get any autographs or anything like that. There was a couple celebs and shit there. Kane Hodder there was there and everything, and Felissa Rose. Brain farting on his name, but the new grandpa from the Munsters, and he was Santa in Terrifier 3. He was there. There's a solid stuff. I spent mostly, I bought some drinks. That's what I was spending money on. And a little bit of food here or whatever. But so, like, Steve, laser cutting and shit like that, right? Okay. So a lot of people do that, and a lot of people have like some basic designs and stuff like that. So there was this one booth, it was a couple, and they had a big ass booth, man. The first thing I noticed is they had all these Stitch characters, but like horror characters.
Oh, sweet.
Stitch
nice.
Leatherface, Stitch fucking, yeah, you name it, they had it. It's all wood. Dude, so he cuts them out on his laser engraver. She hand paints this shit, dude. It's fucking, I don't mean shit like, it's awesome. So I ended up leaving with this cool little like wall hanging piece. Yeah, bro.
So sweet.
Wow.
And dude, this shit was only $40.
Dude, that is fucking sick.
It's the same size as my fucking hand, bro.
Dude, that is fucking awesome.
So, dude, they had a sick Freddy one, and their Freddy one, they had actually two awesome Freddy ones. And a lot of their stuff, it's like the claw, but then there's like internal shit in the claw. So it could be just Freddy and Nancy, or it could be some like other stuff. They had this badass Slimer I was kind of checking out beforehand. It was RGB Slimer drinking some high C.
Hell
yeah. That was only 6. Dude, they had some amazing shit. And then I got that, and then let's see if I can unfold it really quick. There was this dude selling, and it was last come last serve posters. Like it was like this is their lot. So whatever they have, and then whatever goes, yeah. Right? So I got this dope ass Terrifier 2 poster.
Ooh, I have that. I have the one that came out for the movie. So it's smaller. It's that print, but it's small. That's the one that I got autographed.
Nice.
Yeah.
They had this one, and I was telling Chad Daddy. So they had this one that was on top of the pile, and it was OG. It was first Terrifier, and it was the girl hanging up, but it was the way it was like drawn was way more Grindhouse style, and she's all wrapped up in barbed wire, like swaying and stuff. Yeah, still kind of exposed, badass. But I'm like, man, I got a kid in the house. I can't really be hit. You know what I mean? So I was like, I went this one because I was like, no, man, this is just art, badass pumpkins and Sierra looking fucking badass. Like
Sienna
or Sienna. Jeez, I apologize. Actually, the crazy cat lady was there at the con.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I saw her dancing around. She was like right across from like Felissa Rose, actually. But no, solid little fucking con. I hope it did really well because I would like to see them actually like fully return into the market because my area needs some good horror cons, man. It hasn't had any in a fucking while, dude.
See, and that's what sucks about Jersey. That's what sucks about being in my town. We don't have any horror cons. Everything
right, you got to go
Anime
somewhere.
Con. We get Anime Con, and then we get the Comic Con, and then the Comic Con is literally just another fucking Anime Con. It's It's the same shit, the same vendors, the same. It
No.
doesn't change. It's and it
See,
sucks.
Pittsburgh gets everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
I
is
will say
we get like Steel City Con, we get Horror Realm, which is a horror convention, which like yours is actually at a Marriott too. I think that's in like March. We have an anime con. We get a fucking furries con.
Ooh. Hey man, you know what? It
Dude,
wasn't too
that
long
brings
ago
a
that
lot of money into the city.
it wasn't too long ago. No, I wouldn't be.
Some
There was
weird
not
stuff
too
going on in
long
those
ago.
hotel rooms.
Yeah, right. Long time ago, man. Even in my little town, I found out at one point there was a. I don't even know how you. It was just like a sex con, dude. It was like they were selling toys there and shit. There was weird like lessons things. There was hookup hours or like meeting hours or some shit. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going on at the hotel or the Holiday Inn downtown? Jesus Christ, dude.
Holiday Inn activities.
It was, dude. Holiday. No.
Holiday. But
as Snoop Dogg would say.
Talking about stuff that you got. I know we mentioned. I don't remember if it was on the show or in the chat. We were talking about Demon Knight, and I said that I had the key from Demon Knight. I just didn't know where the fuck it was. Well, I
think it was last
digging,
episode, actually.
possibly.
I think so.
I was digging in my garage for stuff because, like I said, I'm going to offload a bunch of my horror things that I still have put away that I have no use for anymore, and I'm going to send pictures to Bob and stuff to see if he wants anything. You guys also, if there's anything you want, but I found it.
Oh, nice, dude.
I love that. That is so cool.
And what was cool is when I bought this, it came. I mean, and it's on both sides. Like it's fucking cool. Like it's legit. It's heavy. It doesn't light up.
I was wondering that too.
It does not light up. But what I did was I bought this little green light that my kid used for his Gundam setup, and I would just hold it there, and it lit up green. But when I bought this is the box it came in.
Oh, nice, dude.
So it came in like a little travel suitcase type thing that's got.
Where the fuck did you get that from?
Padding on it. Etsy, bro.
Nice.
And I only paid like $30 for it. And it's
really
heavy. Yeah.
It looks heavy. That's solid, man.
The box alone was worth it. I mean, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
So if we ever do Demon Knight.
There you go. Well, we have, but we could always redo it.
Redo.
Because you weren't on that
Why
episode.
is Gene calling me? Hold on. Let's see what Gene wants.
He wants to know something about popcorn poster.
Demon Knight key.
What?
You know what, Selva? I'll take that Demon Knight key.
I'm not selling the Demon Knight key.
That's what I want.
He just showing it off.
$200, Gene, and it's yours. I'll ship it to you tomorrow.
Don't do it. Don't do it. He paid 30 for it.
I was gonna say he just said 30.
I'll pay 75 for it and $50 on good measure.
I'm not selling it. I got to get back to the show back.
How many super credits are you going to pay for this?
Yeah, how many super credits?
Oh, that's the good question there.
That's right. At least 400. But no, I had a solid little weekend, like I said, at the con. And then, obviously you do the crash thing. So we hit Taco Bell, which is always a good fucking time. And then, what did I do Sunday? Sunday was just chores and gaming. And watch this fucking movie, man, to which I am ready to talk about now.
Hell yeah.
So, once again, this is 2010's The Wolfman. This is a Chad Daddy pick. Chad, plot rundown is yours, brother.
Hell yeah. Released February 12th, 2010. Lawrence Talbot is lured back to his family estate to investigate the savage murder of his brother by a bloodthirsty beast. That's a lot of bees. There, Talbot must confront his childhood demons, his estranged father, his brother's grieving fiance, and a suspicious Scotland Yard inspector. When Talbot is bitten by the creature, he becomes eternally cursed and soon discovers a fate far worse than death. On every full moon, he becomes a werewolf. Lawrence is now in hiding, and his brother's grieving fiance, Gwen, seeks to find a way to save him. Directed by Joe Johnston, Jurassic Park 3, and Captain America, the First Avenger.
I love the first Captain America, dude.
Yeah. I love all of the Captain. Well, I didn't see the new one, but
it did take me like 4 or 5 times to get through it because I kept falling asleep.
So the first time, didn't care for it. Second time, loved it. And
I loved it. Okay. I loved it from the first time.
And you know what I will say? Jurassic Park 3 is one of those like guilty Saturday afternoon. Like, I don't care. I'm watching this, dude, because I still love it.
It's one of the best ones. It's better than the second one for sure.
Really? You think it's better than Lost World?
Oh yeah, easily.
No shit. That is. I have never heard that.
One, right? And the third one.
Yeah. No. Third one is Alan Grant.
Yeah.
That's when they go back to the island and they gave the raptors like feathers a little bit more.
Oh yeah. That's
and
right. Which was the
fucking
one
what's
where
her name was just fucking annoying as hell because she wouldn't fucking stop screaming the whole time.
was the second one where Jeff Goldblum has the daughter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. No, I didn't like that one.
See, I like that one.
I wasn't a big fan.
Honestly, that had one of the scenes that I always thought was one of the scariest scenes from Jurassic Park movies, and that was the raptors in the field. Because I was like, nah, man, I couldn't fuck with that, dude. Just seeing the shit tampering down, it's like, nope. I don't know. But anyways,
okay. So written by Andrew Kevin Walker, 8mm, Sleepy Hollow, and David Self. See, that explains it. I felt like this movie had a strong Sleepy Hollow feel to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, especially with the Victorian kind of like aesthetic of it going on there. Gothic, I guess.
And David Self, The Haunting and Road to Perdition, produced by Sean Daniel, The Mummy,
There you go.
and Mallrats.
Nice.
Benicio del Toro, Love Sickness, Escobar, Paradise Lost, Scott Stuber, Volcano, Ted 2, and
So random of movies, dude. Like
I was going through the list and he's like, I saw Ted 2. I'm like, oh, I got to throw that one on there. And Rick Yorn, Unstoppable, We Bought a Zoo. Who wants to take over, Bobby?
I got it.
All right, buddy.
All right. Starring Benicio del Toro, Sin City, Guardians of the Galaxy, as Lawrence Talbot, a.k.a. the Wolfman. Anthony Hopkins, Thor, Transformers The Last Night, as Sir John Talbot, also a Wolfman.
Who was he in Transformers? I've never seen that one. So
he was like one of the main guys in that one.
Okay. No, I've
or
only,
Edmund something or other.
Yeah.
I only watched like 1, 2, and which one is that? That's not one of the ones.
That was the last one.
That was the last one.
You don't need to see it. It's shit.
Yeah, it was.
That made no sense.
Who was the action star of it? Was it
Mark?
See,
that's
okay. I haven't seen any of his. So
that's the one where they say that Sam died, right? That Sam was dead.
Implied
that he's dead. Yeah.
But dude, there were baby Dinobots. Where the fuck did baby Dinobots come from? And don't tell me, mommy Dinobot and a daddy Dinobot. That just makes no sense.
Well, see, when two mechanical
did they have a mini cube?
No, I don't think so.
What about the Matrix?
We don't know how Transformers fucking repopulate. We don't know. Maybe
it's probably lame.
The one right before that, the first one, Mark was good.
Matrix comes out.
It's like they just like take like a little piece.
You said Matrix, and I was thinking, what the hell does Keanu Reeves have to do with this?
The Matrix leadership, Daddy.
It didn't click.
That's why I said
It didn't click because this just isn't my Transformers.
You got the power. I want to watch.
All right, back to this shit. Emily Blunt, The Devil Wears Prada, A Quiet Place, as Gwen Conliffe. Hugo Weaving, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, Captain America, The First Avenger, as Inspector Francis Aberline. Geraldine Chaplin, The Orphanage, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, as Maleva. Art Malik, True Lies, The Little Mermaid, as Sing. Anthony Scher, Eric the Viking, Shakespeare in Love, as Dr. Honinger. David Sheffield, Gladiator from Hell, as Constable Nye. Body count total 28.
That's a solid amount, dude.
This had a high body count.
Well, I mean, in that one scene alone where he fucking kills everybody at the damn gypsy camp.
Well, that's not even him. That's that's the dad.
Well, that's what I meant. The dad.
But then, like him going through London when they're like chasing him and All right, so music by Danny Elfman. Fuck yeah, Men in Black, Terminator Salvation. Cinematography by Shelley Johnson, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, my personal favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And Sky High, also not a bad movie.
No, it's not.
Wait, is that the one with Tim Allen?
No.
No.
This has Kurt Russell. That's the one with the teenage superheroes.
Yeah. I thought there was another one. Is there another one with Tim Allen with superheroes?
Yes, there is.
Is there also one with Bruce Campbell in it?
That's this one.
He plays okay. I do. Okay.
And Farva is the.
Maybe I've seen them both, and I'm just like,
Yeah, the
Melded up.
superhero movie with Tim Allen was Zoom. It came out in 2006.
Ah, okay. So I wasn't just making that up. Edited by Walter Murch, Ghost, Tomorrowland, Dennis Verkler, The Fugitive, Batman Forever. Thanks, Nipples.
Bad nipples, yeah.
Effects and makeup by the one and only Rick Baker, King Kong, and Without a Warning. And if you have to ask who he is in any reference to werewolves, you should slap yourselves, even though we didn't really care for that movie and this thing. We love that scene and his effects in it. Distributed by Universal Pictures, runtime of 103 minutes, rating of R. I say that runtime was bullshit because once again, Steve and I watched a different version, so it's a little bit longer.
This just gives the theatrical version.
Yeah. But rating R, budget 150 mil. However, it grossed 142.6 million. So no bueno on that.
Yeah, that sucks, man, because it's a damn good movie. And
it's a solid movie, man.
I feel bad that I didn't get to watch it until 2025.
Right? I feel like I'm partially to blame. I did not go to see it. So.
I'm mad at myself for not having watched it since I saw it in theaters.
So you got a 15-year hiatus between
15 years. Yep.
God, that's you're almost fresh at that point, dude. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah. I mean, I remember parts of it. Like I told you guys, like I remember watching this in the theater, and yes, I did fall asleep in the theater, but I did see all the good parts. And watching it and thinking, there's a surprising amount of gore that they were able to squeeze into this R-rated movie.
So it's funny you mentioned that line. So a buddy of mine, Ryan Major, I do cosplay with him and shit and anything else. We were talking about like movies on the show, and I was like, it's always one thing we always like have mentioned. And he's like, if you've fallen asleep during a movie, he's like, that should just be a segment. He's like, I would do that. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, just pop in. He's like, did you fall asleep during this movie? Yep. And that's
it. He's like our Ollie. He's like our weatherman Ollie. I fell asleep.
I was like,
it's gonna rain.
I was like, that's not fair. I'm like, if you watch anything after 12 noon, you're gonna fall asleep, bro. I'm like, you gotta watch this shit when you wake up in the morning.
The struggle is real. The struggle is
real.
Real.
Dude, I get it. But I was like, I do love the idea, though.
That's a question. That's a question to add, though. Did you fall asleep?
Did you fall asleep?
I think it would be funnier just to have a random Ollie, like you just said, dude. Or we could add it into our questions too, dude. I don't know. It might be a very relevant one.
Did Ollie fall asleep? Play the clip.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
fell asleep.
Fell asleep. Just him in a rocking chair.
Did Major fall asleep?
I did not fall asleep. That's it. That's literally it. Either I fell asleep or I did not fall asleep.
It's nothing even on the movie. No. If it was good or bad.
It's not even just him saying he fell asleep. He did you fall asleep?
Yeah.
He's already sleeping.
Or he's awake. Nope. That's about it. All right. So yeah, fucking hey man. This was my first watch. Scoobs, you said your first watch. I cannot attest for Bob. He did give us a score, so we will talk that later.
I want to say I think
he said he did watch it. He had seen it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Bob doesn't own this, honestly. I know he's got quite an extensive collection of physicals, so you own this though, Chad Daddy, right? You bought this for this.
I bought it because I saw it was like $4 to rent or like $8 to buy the physical. I'm like, well, shit, why not just buy the physical? It's twice as much and it'll be here in time. I get both.
Solid,
yeah.
That's a solid win right there, bro.
Hell yeah. Not only that, but I also ordered the newer Wolfman. It was only $15.
$15 too much.
I liked it. I'm not going to complain about it.
I like it, dude, too. Like, it's a different
and especially after watching this one. Fuck that movie. Fuck that movie even harder. I hate that movie even more now that I've seen this one.
Have you watched Werewolves yet?
No.
You've got to watch that one. That's a very
Well, Werewolves is a totally different vibe of a movie, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's got fucking Frank, what's his face, right?
Frank Grillo, yeah.
Frank Grillo in it. So, I mean, I'm already sold. Like, I don't give a fuck how cheesy it is. I'm sold that he's fucking in it because I know it's going to be fucking brutal.
It's okay. No spoilers. You've seen 30 Days a Night?
Yeah.
It's 30 Days a Night with werewolves.
Fuck yeah.
Brody!
Mr. Kane, what's going on, homie?
Okay, I'm confused by Gene. Which one did he say is a great film and which is he saying 2.6?
Who fucking knows? He's probably just saying shit to throw us off like he always does.
Like last week when he told me Clown was great, and it's like it was actually dog shit.
Or he says he's not a big fan of werewolves, but he loves Bad Moon.
See,
we didn't do Bad Moon, have we?
I haven't seen.
I think it was on our list, and we took it off for some reason.
I don't know if I've seen Bad Moon.
I remember not liking Bad Moon because of how it ended.
All right, boys. Would you rather be a werewolf or a vampire?
Werewolf, dude.
Okay, so here, same. Werewolf,
now,
all the way.
Would you rather be a werewolf or a reverse werewolf? So a reverse werewolf is where you turn into a human for one fucking day and then you're a wolf for the rest of it. How confusing would that be? You just show up one day a month, dude. You're just like, hey, what's going on, guys? Where the fuck have you been?
I'm just here to shower. Don't mind me. I need clothes just for today. I'll be
like you would like where would you have to steal clothes every time? Like you couldn't make money or anything. Like I mean, you'd feed yourself and stuff, you'd be hunting, whatever. But
my point that I was going to make is when you read the plot summary, it says that it's this horrible curse and, that's worse than death. It's really not.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Anthony Hopkins was like, yo, man, I'm all about this shit. Let's
He was. He totally was.
That's exactly my point. I don't see the downside to being a werewolf. Okay.
Well, that's all if you're
okay. Don't kill. Okay, so let's bring this up because we talked about it me and John talked about this in the movie Werewolves. So they only turn into werewolves one day out of the year when it's the supermoon.
Supermoon, yeah.
So like, I just don't understand. Like, you're only a werewolf one time out of the year, and they're acting like it's like the worst thing ever.
Yeah, like if everybody was werewolves, what's the problem?
Yeah,
I'd be like, go ahead and bite me, dude. Just don't eat me. Just bite me. I'll turn. I don't care. Like. And they're cool because they're like they get to be werewolves in like their costume in like their normal like attire, right? So I'm just
it's like they're like the dog soldier type werewolves.
Yeah.
Do they fight each other or anything, or do they just go after the humans?
They just go after the humans.
Yeah.
So then you gotta, so see, I feel like with Daybreakers, it makes sense because the human population is dwindling down, and they can't keep eating all the humans because they don't have that's their.
Well, yeah, but like that's the thing is like. Werewolves don't just have to eat.
Yeah, exactly.
They can eat whatever.
Yeah. They can eat whatever. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like luck.
Dude, werewolf all day. Because a werewolf, I'm not necessarily fucked by a time of the day.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Yes, I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean?
I mean, and then you're only a werewolf for
just 12 hours.
Time.
Not even
12 hours.
8 hours.
8 tops.
That's a day job, dude. That's good. I'm fine with that.
Like you're out of control for 8 hours.
8 hours a month.
Just stay out of my way. And then that's if somebody can't get through to you.
Yo, not only for nothing,
obviously
but
got
like being a werewolf, like
okay, so
does that also kind of make you like weirdly like you know what I mean? Like you're not gonna be jacked, but like
you're still strong. You still have because he held those.
They're still supernatural. But just think about this though: if you're a werewolf and you only turn on a full moon, and it shows them where they only turn when they see the full moon, like the clouds part. Like, what if it's an overcast night that time?
Then you don't turn into a werewolf.
So
exactly.
Okay,
so you may not be a werewolf every month.
I don't know about that, and I only say because of the father's chair set up in the cave. I still think he turned regardless. That's why you see all the chair all fucked up.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But because when he backed into the cave, you saw his eye shine, right? Like
True.
That's when you got the definitive, and you're like, "Oh, you son of a bitch!" And then, you know what I mean?
Brody said, "Vampire, you're aware and live forever, but werewolf, you eat whatever the fuck you want and accidentally eat your family." True, but like I said, she got through to him. He became sentient at that point. He was no longer the snarling beast until he saw that he was in danger again. But I believe that had she not shot him, he would have been in control now.
Yeah, but then what? Like, dude, okay, so then you just turned into a werewolf at night.
Yeah,
fucking awesome.
Exactly.
Like,
fucking, you're.
I'm not seeing a problem with any of this, dude.
There is a superhero for that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not a problem, dude.
That's my point. It is not this damning curse, and werewolves live forever too.
And I'm not gonna lie, I like the vampires in Underworld, but I was rooting for the Lycans. because they looked way more cool or like way cooler and shit.
And their story was a lot cooler.
It was. Fucking the third. All I remember about the third one is them fucking on the cliff. I don't know why that is always the scene that comes to my head, but it is, dude.
My dad was.
I don't know if I saw that.
Fucking
the third one, Rise of the Lycans. It's actually really good, dude.
Really good, dude.
It's a prequel and it's solid, man. It's
you get Lucian's story and shit. Molly, happy Molly.
And the girl who plays, the girl who plays the main vampire's daughter, she looks exactly like what's her name from the first two, man. It's
like Celine.
Like, yeah, like
like it makes sense.
It's like, dude, I'm like, did they fucking clone her for this? Like, what the fuck? You should check it out, man. It's a fun one. I don't know.
But yeah, and like I said, I don't see the downside of being a werewolf. Yes, you may accidentally kill some people, but if you get to the point to where your true love can save you, you're good to go. You're
but like good. What? Unless it's like Van Helsing style, where you are perma werewolf, like you'd never change back. You know what I mean? Like you are just that is just you now.
Yeah, no,
that might kind of suck.
That I wouldn't want, but to turn when it's
now you're just a full beast. Yeah, like once a month,
or to be able to turn whenever you want. It doesn't necessarily.
Oh, like Teen Wolf style?
Yeah,
see, that would be cool.
That would be.
That would be fucking cool, man. Actually. No, I mean, dude, that's not even a thought. Werewolf all fucking day.
Yeah.
The only like vampire that's actually cool that would be like, okay, maybe is if you could be Blade, but you'll never be Blade. So no, like, and not Twilight. What the fuck?
You could still be a daywalker. There's still daywalkers.
Right.
Like gay walkers.
Listen, I'm not a ginger, man. I can't. All right, but no. So, dude, this movie was solid, man. From the art direction of it, like Chad Daddy said, very Victorian kind of gothic style. The acting was pretty solid, man. I mean, maybe you guys thought it was bad. I was a little questionable. We had some solid actors that I feel like probably could have got better performances from, and then other ones that I actually liked more so than the mains.
Well, I was real confused at first because I'm like, how the fuck is Benicio del Toro Anthony Hopkins' son? Like that makes no fucking sense. And then we see his mom.
And you see the wife.
And I'm like, oh, okay. It makes sense.
She was smoking hot.
Also, question, and did you guys, I mean, I'm glad the movie kind of answered in itself. I was like, why is he not speaking with an English accent? They're in fucking England. Like, how come nobody? And it's like, oh, well, he spent I mean, not that.
Yeah, when he was a boy, he was sent to live in America.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I could see that. But Anthony Hopkins didn't really seem like he had too much of a, like, I mean, maybe he wasn't going for a thick one, but I don't know. Like, it just, that threw me off a little bit because I was like, aren't they just supposed to be like Englishmen? But I don't know. I will say Inspector Agent Smith, to me, was my favorite character, dude. I thought he was fucking awesome.
When he came on screen, because that, like, I didn't look at any trailers, I didn't look anything up.
Correct, 100%. Yeah,
the cover that was on Amazon it was not this cover that we're looking at here. So I didn't even know Hugo Weaving was in this fucking movie. And so when I saw him show up as the inspector, I was like, oh shit, fuck yeah. And then when fucking they tell him that, or what does he tell him about Jack the Ripper? That
he's worked on the Ripper case.
Weren't you the head inspector on the Ripper case? I'm like, God damn it! It should have been Johnny Depp. That would have been such a fucking cool tie-in. That would have been fucking cool.
And I guess this dude is actually based on a real life inspector who did work on that case. So they took some shit. I apologize if that was in your behind the scenes, buddy.
Right.
But no, man, like his. I feel like his performance for me like held out the best in this entire fucking movie, dude.
Well, dude, and then at the end, when you see that,
oh yeah, man,
too, and you're like, oh shit, here we go.
Which, you know, great tie-in for a sequel. Obviously, it'll never fucking happen.
No, because that is what they were going to do. They're going to have Aberline be the Wolfman in the sequel,
which I feel like, man, him as the Wolfman, like I don't know. Not saying that Del Toro didn't do his thing. He was a little bit more like emo-y for what I wanted kind of to be, but you know, at the same time, it is what it is. Like you're going through some depressive shit. You just lost your brother and all this other stuff. Although at the same time, you're macking on your brother's wife.
Was the same character. He was the same character that fucking Johnny Depp played in From Hell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah,
I've only seen From Hell once. And I honestly do
I
not
love that
remember
fucking
much from
movie.
it.
There was a
I've
point
seen it
in
once
time
and I
where
remember liking it, but I haven't seen it since.
there was
then.
a point in time where I was obsessed with anything having to do with Jack the Ripper. I was just like so into
Did you
the
play Shadow
lore.
Man?
I did. I did.
Yeah.
And I just was everything Jack the Ripper. I was consuming anything I could find. And what's really cool is a buddy of mine actually went to Whitechapel and brought me back rocks and sticks from the area where the murders
Okay.
took place. And he even went to the Jack the Ripper Museum and brought me back this whole like kit that had like this huge fucking map of Whitechapel and all like police records and shit. Of course, they're duplicates, but it was really
Yeah.
fucking cool.
No shit.
Yeah.
Nice. But no, man, this movie, like, it brings it. It's a solid direction, fantastic fucking gore. Like, probably more than I would actually anticipate for a random Universal, not random, I should say, but a mainstay Universal figure. If I'm wrong on saying that, I don't know. Like, it just
No, because
was
the original
surprising.
plan, this like they keep wanting to do. This was supposed to launch the Dark Universe, which would have been like the whole
Okay.
monsters tying in, and you wouldn't normally want something this gory to start off because people think Frankenstein and Wolfman they're family friendly, right?
Frankenstein, yes.
I'm
Wolfman,
talking
I don't
the old
know.
Universal ones.
Okay,
are
old
ones you
ones,
could-
yeah.
are
Yeah, I
ones you
mean,
could
because
watch with your kids,
right, because old Dracula was kind of fucking, so he was a little sexy. But I can see, I mean, until you start like introducing Abbott and Costello, then it's just like off the fucking walls. But
which are great fucking movies.
I do feel though this would have been a great jump. It had it.
I do too.
Made money. This would have been a great jump into
would have
the dark, universe. And even if Frankenstein had to be kind of in the same wing of it, make him that sympathetic character in the movie. It could have worked.
When was this? 1890s, right?
I think it said 1891 or something.
Yeah, something like
Okay,
that.
so yeah. When's Frankenstein supposed to take? I mean, like, and you could set the Frankenstein movie even before that, and then
Yeah, you
know
can
what
say
I mean?
it's really, it's never really established a exact year. I don't think.
Well, I just know because it's like a whole like lineage of like around the world, right? Like he goes to like Antarctica and shit and everything. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sad I didn't watch this. I'm a Scoobs fan. I feel like this would have been. I honestly do agree. I feel like this would have been a great jumping off point. You and I said it kind of feels like The Mummy. I feel like it's really those like London scenes that give it that like full vibe to it. And I like I said, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, just a little bit.
Yeah. And I just love the werewolf design in it. We actually get actual Wolfman where it's not. And I even like that the snout doesn't elongate too much.
Now, when it does that, I consider that werewolf.
Yeah.
Am I wrong in that thinking? Because
no, that's what I consider too.
Okay. Because
So
even
this
though they called him
werewolf and you have Wolfman.
Yeah, and this is more, this is more Wolfman old school, but with that new lichen look to it with the legs and stuff.
Dude, no, because in the original he had legs like this.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
But I mean, they show like one scene where, I mean, obviously they weren't like this, but they had that, I don't know, what do you want to call it? That dog bend?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
How else is he going to jump off of roofs and look all badass running across London?
Yo,
dude,
man,
that scene was badass.
You want to make that scene more badass? Watch the behind the scenes of making that scene, dude. That is not all CGI. A lot of that is still a dude doing wires mixed in with CGI. And that dude, when he jumps down on that other guy, he's literally jumping from fucking 3 ledges to do that final jump. And you're just like,
that's awesome.
That's fucking awesome, dude. Like,
that is awesome.
It's pretty fucking sweet. I'm sure it's probably on the Blu-ray you got, dude. So if you got,
that should be. There's all sorts of this stuff on here.
I don't know. I started going into like random like YouTube holes. And I was just like, I need to see more about this movie and shit.
Ooh, there's 2 alternate endings, deleted and extended scenes, Return of the Wolfman, The Beast Maker, Transformation Secrets, The Wolfman Unleashed, and more.
Ooh. So Beginning of the movie, I would say uber solid, man. It pulls you right the fuck in.
Yes, it did.
Pulls you in on numerous occasions because you're just like, holy shit, they're already showing you the Wolfman. And holy shit, there was some unexpected gore right in the beginning that I did not like anticipate. Like, I don't know why. Like, we're called Gore more, but for whatever reason with this movie, I'm just not anticipating that, especially 2010 for what I don't know. But 2000 reboots.
Well, I think
they had to go hard.
Why it's surprising is because look at the cast. Look at the people that are in the movie.
Right,
You wouldn't expect them to be in something that's this gory.
You have caliber actors.
This is a distinguished cast.
It's, you know what? It is almost kind of like Sleepy Hollow, where you almost forget how gory Sleepy Hollow is until you watch it again. And you're like, oh yeah, goddamn, dude.
And I know Sleepy Hollow was never, part of like the Universal monster shit, but that, I mean, it fits perfectly. It fits fucking perfect.
It really does with this.
It's that Victorian Gothic horror, right?
While this is going on in London, we got that shit going on in America.
It'd be about the same time.
Pretty close, yeah.
But no, like I said, man, the aesthetic of it was great. For whatever reason, though, after the whole gypsy scene, which the gypsy scene was that massacre was fucking insane. After that, when he's dealing with his transformation and like figuring it out, for whatever reason, it kind of dipped for me a little bit during there. And I don't know why. It's just more like, yeah, we already kind of know, so we don't need to like fuck around with this shit. Granted, he doesn't know.
It did take a while and I guess it's because we just had the full moon, so it's going to take a while.
Right, so you're going to get a whole another month.
I think a good part of this because it really hits the ground running and it just doesn't stop until it gets to that.
Yes,
part.
And I think that's what it is. You're like
a big slowdown,
and you're just like, whoa, man. I wasn't ready for a break, dude. Like, let's keep going. Like,
you know what's fucked up, and I just realized right now that we were talking about the gypsy scene.
Mm-hmm.
His dad had to have been in control.
Oh, absolutely.
To frame him, and it just hit me right now.
That's why he killed his own son.
Yeah,
like, he knew that he was killing.
He knew what the fuck he was doing. Like, so he didn't have to go on those rampages, but he knew that he wanted to keep doing that shit. So he was going to frame his other son now and turn him into the fucking beast.
Well, because he straight up told his son, stay home tonight.
Yeah.
And he didn't listen. So that was kind of his way of punishing him.
I would have been like, thank you, Daddy. Let's fight. Dude, in that wolf fight. Oh.
So I loved it. And it was hokey as fuck at the same time.
It was hokey as fuck, but that's why I loved it.
I think that's why I wasn't like that big of a fan the first time I watched it.
Was the wolf fight?
The wolf fight.
It's because it looks funny at some scenes, dude.
The first time I watched it, I thought, oh, this is fucking stupid. Now going back and rewatching, I'm like, yeah, this isn't as bad as I thought it was.
It's not as bad, but then when you think about it, you're like, this is just two furries having a really bad time. Then it just kind of ruins it a little bit. You're like, no.
Yeah, the way he kills his dad, though, I was like, oh, shit.
Not only that, but even like that first team of hunters that is trying to capture him with that deer.
Oh, yeah.
Like he fucking... I mean, the first guy, like, he was stupid. He fell in the pit. So, like, he's like, that was your own fault.
Deserve it.
Yeah. But, like, the dude that got stuck in the swamp, man, it's kind of the same death as the dad almost, pretty much.
The funny thing is, I would be the dipshit that falls into the pit. That's how my luck is.
I don't know. Dude, I'd probably at least be one of the dudes at the
I'm
top
clumsy.
of the pit.
I'm clumsy as fuck.
I'd be safe because I'd stay at the bar. I'd be
Boom.
good.
Yeah,
I'm hanging out at the bar. Go for it, boys. Have fun.
Which I gotta say,
have fun storming the castle.
The inspector going into the bar and giving that lady kind of like shit when she was like, "Well, aren't you gonna go out there?" Blah blah blah. Like I loved his little spiel there, and then still was like, "So go get me a beer." Like, Brody says if he was a werewolf, he'd be a swearwolf.
He'd be like, "Fuck you."
He'd be like, "Cunt,"
right? I'm just saying, man. Like, what kind of werewolf would you want to be? Like, out of any movies, dude. Like, I would say almost Trick or Treat, but I don't know if you could be because those were all like female werewolves. So maybe that's
they
all
were bitches.
But that would be a cool way to do it, just like ripping your skin off, like.
Yeah, but then you got to get back in your skin. I mean,
I would imagine you just grow new skin.
Yeah, probably.
Which is cool because that means you could just leave random like skin flaps fucking.
Yeah, but then I mean that's that's your DNA left there.
Yeah, now you got evidence left behind.
You eat them. Fuck it. Let them bring you in, then you eat them in the thing. You're good to go.
Okay.
Dog soldiers kind of control a little bit more. I mean,
I would want to be a werewolf that is in control. I think I would want like the mind of like Teen Wolf to be.
I was gonna say you can just go straight Teen Wolf if you want, bro.
But I would want the look of like this Wolfman.
Brody, to answer your question, yes, he is a werewolf at the end.
That's him howling.
He is absolutely a werewolf at the end, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He literally has the same attack that Del Toro gets in the beginning. You know what I mean? It's like right on the fucking neck. Ooh, man, what werewolf? I don't know, man. The Lycans in fucking Underworld are pretty bad. Like they have pretty nasty
and they're in control
over their shit all the time.
I think that's what I was thinking too. Is the Underworld?
They don't need the moon to turn, but the moon still will turn them. So, ooh, I might go Lycans and. Well, wait, because no, in the third one, there was full-bred werewolves, right? Like they were just fully turned, and then the Lycans were the half-breeds.
Yeah, because the brother or whatever, the fucking
because that's where he spawned from them, right?
Yeah.
Like they gave birth.
He was
because
he was a full-time werewolf that they had locked away.
That's right. Okay. But yeah, no, fully in control, still way to go. Although Teen Wolf would be pretty funny.
Well, I'm just saying Teen Wolf has the least painful transformation as well.
The one movie that's really trying to sell the body positivity on body hair. But no, man, this movie, I don't know what else to say. I mean, there's really good things. Like I said, there's a little bit of a lull, but other than that, once it picks right back up by the third act, man. The end fight scene is a little corny, but it's the kind of right corny.
But it's two wolfmen fighting each other. What?
It is.
You know what I mean? Like,
it was also a little creepy that the main reason Anthony Hopkins killed his son is because
he was coveting his son's wife.
Yeah,
that's weird too.
But then his brother ends up fucking kissing her and shit, anyways.
Yeah, but she's the one that went in on that, not him. So
and then you know what makes it even weirder?
At least he can be
like their mom.
All right, so that's some Freudian shit.
That is some really big Freudian shit, because when they showed a close-up of the mom, in the portrait, it was in the portrait mainly, it looked like fucking Emily Blunt. It did. They had a resemblance. It wasn't identical, but she resembled the fucking
look at
mom.
it like this, right? This is almost a Amityville 2 situation. You can't really blame Del Toro because he's got the wolf in him. So he's got another thing that's just like, hey, she's got nothing. She's just like, I'm a lonely girl. That's not it. And
do you think if they would have banged and she got pregnant, would the baby be
bro? Oh yeah, puppies, bro.
Have we ever seen that in a movie?
Hotel Transylvania.
Fair.
That's literally the running gag of that. That's the best one. In the third one is when they get the free daycare on the boat and they're just like, what do we do?
As a parent, we can relate.
Right? And they just start running amok. But no, man, this movie, I loved Anthony Hopkins' transformation at the end. I liked how it was super fast because he's, all about it. Del Toro fights with his, so he's kind of like hulking with his, where he's like, no, I don't wanna.
Dude, and I even love the backstory of how he even became the werewolf.
Oh, go traveling,
hunting
Tibet?
Or whatever to Tibet and climbing up that mountain and getting bit by that little kid.
It reminded me of a Peterman story from I was hunting in the great mountains of Tibet. And all of a sudden, but no, man, and that was cool because I guess that Chad might have some notes on that. That's a reference to a different werewolf movie to which I did not know.
Curse the Werewolf.
Okay, and that's obviously an older English one, right?
Yeah, it's a Hammer movie.
Oh, okay, solid.
It's a really good one too.
All right. So no, I mean that's cool. So you're not only homaging the original Wolfman here, but get a nice little homage to another one in the path. Other than that, man, I mean, if you guys got anything to say, I'll bring in Brody on this motherfucker, dude.
I want to hear what Brody has to say.
All right.
I don't think it's going to be positive.
Oh no, Brody.
He says he didn't really care for werewolf. Well, let's see.
Howdy folks, it's Kanga Banger back for another episode of Gore, and this week I'm here to talk to y'all about the Wolfman. So I hadn't seen this fucking film for many years. I do own it somewhere here. In saying that, it was actually really good to go back and suss it out tonight because it's been obviously a hot goddamn minute, but also really enjoyed the fuck out of it.
Yes!
And essentially, for me personally, there's a lot to love about this fucking movie. You know, it's definitely laced with the subgenres of the horror genre that I love so dearly. It's laced with that atmospheric gothic horror throughout the visuals, the cinematography that really helps shine what this film is. You know, definitely a throwback as a period piece to the old Victorian times of England. And I'm a sucker for all that sort of stuff. The way that this film, you know, unfolds with an ensemble of A-list actors here is actually really great to see unfold. You know, I don't think anyone really turns in a bad job, bad role. Fuck, can't even speak. But yeah, I mean, like, you have the makeup effects on Benicio del Toro, the stuff that we get throughout the practicals there look fucking great, you know. Some of the gore scenes are pretty fucking awesome. Actually, really fucking good. A lot better than what I remembered. So I'd have to say that that's also a major standout, the gore that we get here. They really, you know, showcase a lot of damage that this Wolfman can do, and I fucking really like that they don't cut away from it. You know, the locations, the set designs, all that sort of stuff that, you know, help make this, or craft this as a realism of a product of its era, and really help shine and make us believe that this was from the early 1800s. Or late 1800s, one of the fucking two. Sorry, I can't really remember. But on the other hand, there were a couple of downfalls to this movie. Not too many, only two for me personally, and I guess, well, I bet you'll all agree with me on this one, and that is mainly for the fact of the CGI. The CGI looked very dated, very pixelated in certain scenes, especially the transformation scenes, and some silhouetted rooftop nighttime scenes. It just really made it look a little bit choppy, took me out of the film a little bit. But on the other hand, it wasn't enough to sort of make me really despise the fuck out of this movie. I just sort of took it and was like, okay, we're not going to get any better than this. Enjoy it for what it fucking is. And the other would simply have to be for the fact that I was kind of a little bit bored in certain areas of this fucking movie, mainly in the middle, where they try and explain a lot of the couple of subplots that are happening in this movie. Now, I'm not fucking stupid. I know it's Anthony Hopkins pretty much from the first, 20 minutes, half an hour behind all of this shit. But in that first half an hour, we get there's probably about 2 or 3 scenes of the Wolfman, and it was actually like, damn, this is paced really well. But then from pretty much the middle point leading up to the third act, it was kind of a little bit like touch and go. Not saying it was overall bad, but it just definitely made me sort of like, took me out of it enough for me to look at my phone every now and then. But yes, all in all, it was good to go back and watch this film after so many years of not seeing it and being actually quite surprised with some of the things that happens in this movie. But I will be honest, it's not a film that I'm going to go back and watch in a hurry. Might be 2 years down the road.
Okay.
But yeah, Gorham Law score, I'm going to have to give it a 3.9.
Oh, shit.
So this is your Kanga Banger signing out, and I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about this movie, and I'll catch y'all motherfuckers next week. So cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers, Brody.
I love it when he calls me a motherfucker.
That's right. So 3.9 from Brody Kane. Bobby threw us a 3.8, so right in the same wheelhouse, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we do not have a vid from Bob. He is out celebrating a buddy's birthday tonight. So happy birthday to Bobby's buddy. Okay, so those scores are tucked away. Save those for later.
Round of applause.
Damn it, you're gonna make me redo. 4 plus 3.8. All right, so now we got that. All right. one last thing I would personally like to discuss is something that we did not bring up. Brody did, is the CGI. Okay. That could necessarily take maybe not another point, but you know what I mean, take another like little notch. I don't think the CGI is all bad. I think the part that's possibly the worst is the complete in light transformation in front of the doctors. That scene is still cool. I think I wanted a little bit more of a massacre than what happened. But there was just some parts of his face.
It looked cartoony.
Kind of funny. Yeah.
Because you see his skin like turning dark as opposed to like hair growing out.
But I didn't think the transformation at night looked bad. And I thought the rooftop scenes I actually enjoyed. I thought those were fun.
I think what stuck out to me, and it wasn't even that, it was
really? Oh, okay.
One of the scenes where they were showing the sky through a window, and you could tell it was like superimposed on there, but it didn't necessarily take me out of the scene because I was so into the fucking movie that it did not bother me. And you guys know my one main bitch.
Oh yeah.
Every time is shitty fucking CGI, and it did not bother me in this. There was even little times where they showed like close up of the foot, and you could tell it was like CGI, like it wasn't, a prosthetic or anything. But I did not mind it at all.
Nice.
No, it was just like that. Well, because it's completely lit, so now you're seeing everything. And Chad might have this in the notes, but that was something Rick Baker, I believe, wanted to actually do practical, and they told him no.
Okay, well, actually, a lot of the transformations
were
it is in my work, and so the reason they went with CGI for a lot of the transformations and shit like that is because they didn't get the director until really, really late into pre-production. Like, they were just about ready. Yeah, like he came on really late, and they didn't have any choice. They didn't have time to make practical effects that he would have approved. So that's why a lot of that is CGI.
Okay, well, you know what? It still sucks, but that's a very fair answer, reasoning why. So, no shit. Okay, well, you know what? That's a perfect segue, buddy. So I'm just gonna give it to you.
I was just thinking because Brody said how this is a period piece, and we don't get enough fun period piece horror movies like this anymore. Anytime lately you get a period piece, it's elevated horror like The Witch and shit like that.
Okay, I see what. Yeah. Now you got me thinking. I'm like, what's the last time? Oh,
like it's been quite a while, so we've seen something of this caliber. That doesn't also seem like a little pretentious. Yeah,
I can't think of anything
because I'm thinking Sleepy Hollow, but that was like 2003 or something.
Yeah, that was way before.
99, maybe even. I fucking don't remember. That's a very valid point. Because man, it would be cool to see some like gothic horror, but done. How do you want to call this? Because this almost feels like big blockbuster, but not. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if it is or not. Obviously, to make the money, but
you know what? There's nothing
that you can
recently find that comes out or that has come out.
I feel like that was a 2000s era thing, man.
Yeah.
Like the early 2000s, that obviously 2010. Because I'm thinking also, and I know you're not a big fan of it, but like Van Helsing, same kind of thing where it's just that. What was the?
It's not that I hate Van Helsing. It's just that I hate the overuse of CGI in it.
Oh, that's fair. I just accept it.
Like when he like when he turned into a werewolf at the end, it just looked like absolute shit.
Hansel and Gretel, maybe? I think that was like after 2010. That was
the Witch Hunters one?
Yeah. The one with Hawkeye. And
that'd be right around the same time as pretty close to this, because it was right after I did Avengers, I think.
Yeah. That was
2012.
So yeah, I'm thinking like 2015, 14. So
seeing The Witch was 2015.
Yo, what was Vin Diesel's Witch Hunter?
The last Witch Hunter?
Yeah.
That was
Did you see the news on that, by the way?
No.
What?
Dude, so
that was 2015 also.
supposedly Michael Caine is coming back out of retirement to do a sequel for that movie.
The
Like
Last Witch Hunter?
Vin Diesel really is fighting to do a sequel for it.
Oh dear God!
I didn't mind it.
I've never watched it.
It wasn't bad. It's corny, but I liked it at the same time. Like, I don't know.
Give me a sequel to Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel was okay too. I like those cheesy movies, man. I'm all about it. Like,
bring back cheesy horror movies like that.
Yeah, because like it's not campy really, but it's got just a little flavoring of cheese.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Like almost like a, what do you want to say? What's a light cheese?
A glaze.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say.
Like
I was thinking like the actual flavor, like a Swiss or something.
You know which one I like that was fucking it's a period piece and it's kind of not good, but I enjoyed it. Was Dracula Untold.
I've never seen Dracula.
Never seen that.
Dude, that one was good.
That's the one with the dude from Game of Thrones, right?
Luke Evans.
Okay. Yep. Nice. All right. Well, Chad Daddy, I'm give it to you and we can do behind the scenes.
All right. The bear owned by the Gypsies was actually recycled animation from the Golden Compass. The polar bear was changed into a grizzly bear for this movie.
Oh shit.
That's kind of cool. Actually,
that's thrifty. They save money.
Yeah.
Fucking hey, man. You're like, yo, we already got an animated.
You pulled the Disney and fucking just reused.
Right? That's true. Hey, man, that's what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Inspector Francis Aberline was based on Frederick Aberline, or Aberline, however you say it, a Scotland Yard inspector that investigated London's Jack the Ripper murders in 1888. This fantasy version of him very much resembles the one in From Hell.
And he becomes a werewolf.
And it should have been Johnny Depp, God damn it. That would have been so fucking cool. That would have just been a fucking cool little tie-in.
I don't know, man. I really liked I liked him though in this.
No, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Hugo Weaving fucking killed it in this. Because
like honestly, I feel like he was my best like sell for it.
But I don't remember how fucking From Hell ended.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, I haven't watched that in like 20 fucking years, man. So I couldn't tell you. I think I have it on physical actually, but
so do I. I got the old school DVD downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the weird like Johnny Depp pack or something like that where it was like From Hell?
The one I have has a slip cover on it.
No, it's just From Hell.
I think I got it for Jen because she was like a huge.
Oh, Scoobs, you got like the deluxe version then.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Producer and star Benicio del Toro is a huge fan of the original Wolfman and remained attached to the remake ever since it was first announced in 2006 and passed through the hands of several directors.
I will be fully honest. I have never fully seen the original Wolfman.
I saw it in theaters.
The original?
Yep. They had not when it originally came out.
I saw it originally in 1941.
Who's a time traveler, dude?
Guys, I'm just letting you know I am a werewolf. My secret's out.
Knew it.
Oh, I'm fucking jealous. What the shit?
I'll see you.
You had
soon,
time
John.
to turn me in Pennsylvania.
I did, but I didn't know you that well, buddy. I didn't know if you wanted it or not. It would have been
slept
really
in the same bed.
in the same bed. You could have turned me. No, they had a viewing of it at Cinemark. And
awesome.
I got to see that. I got to see Wolfman and The Invisible Man in a double feature.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it was fucking cool.
That is.
Yeah, I gotta say,
so
man,
cool. I've never seen The Invisible Man, so that'd be awesome.
It was weird. Invisible Man was not, because they showed the Wolfman first and then The Invisible Man. And I'm like, yeah, you should have switched these. It was kind of like Grindhouse, how they should have switched them because
Planet Terror
was way better than.
We're doing that soon.
I hated Death Proof.
Death Proof was
I have never rewatched Death Proof since my first watch of that.
Because you don't need to. It's not good.
It's stupid.
And I wanted it to be though, man. The way they sold that fucking movie, I was like, dude, Kurt Russell's gonna be a fucking maniac. No, man, Kurt Russell was kind of a fucking bitch in that movie.
I will die on that hill that Death Proof should have opened and then it should have been Planet Terror.
You are 100% correct.
Planet Terror was so much better.
Well, it makes sense in how the movie logic in itself would work too, because they're supposedly tied in universes.
Yeah,
dude, I will still never be. I'll never not be mad that we didn't get Werewolf Women of the SS.
Yeah, who knows, man? You never
get Machete.
And Thanksgiving.
And Thanksgiving, yeah.
And Thanksgiving. And somehow Rob Zombie made the Munsters. So
we could have had Nicolas Cage as Fu Manchu. Come on.
It still could happen.
Okay, so Danny Elfman was the original composer on this movie and recorded a complete score inspired by the score from Bram Stoker's Dracula. His score was rejected as it did not fit the new tone of the movie after several reshoots and delays. Paul Haslinger was supposed to replace him, but Universal Pictures pulled the plug on that and decided to reinstate Elfman's Gothic score.
As they should.
Yeah, dude. It fit really fucking well,
Yeah,
man.
never turned down Danny Elfman. What were they thinking?
And I gotta say, I even though I looked at the credits for whatever reason, never pinged to me that this score was Danny Elfman. I don't know why. There was nothing that gave me that.
There's no trademark Elfman sound.
No, and I feel like that's what like threw me off though. When you even said that, I was just like, "Excuse me." So, bravas.
Rick Baker compared his experience on this as the same as his experience on making An American Werewolf in London. He said about the werewolf makeup, David Naughton basically had no body hair, but Benicio del Toro so hairy, making him up as the Wolfman was so easy.
Damn, just taking shots. Well, hey, if it works.
Well, speaking of, his makeup took approximately 3 hours to apply and 1 hour to remove.
You know, I would say that seems like a lot, but in comparison to other shit that we've heard,
It's
that's
not.
really
Yeah,
not.
how
That's
often do you
actually
hear
pretty
8
good.
hours? Yeah, the light time is 8 hours, 10 hours.
And then you got like a fucking 2-hour shoot time at best. And then
But you know what's great is that he actually sat through it instead of getting like somebody else to do it because he didn't want to do it.
Yeah, they could have just as easily got a stunt performer. But
Yeah.
Now, did he ever actually? And I don't even know if you can answer this because I know for the legs, those aren't CGI. Like they actually use.
It has to be like stilts or
yeah,
something.
it's like a stilt kind of thing.
So it's a still like built for like people that have lost their limbs and stuff, right? So that's the way it's kind of set because it's got that more like dog style spring. And I want a pair, dude. I'm not gonna.
John's like, I'm gonna chop my legs off and get a pair.
No, dude, you don't need to chop your legs off, bro. They didn't do it. It's literally with stilts, man. I just want a pair,
baby.
That'd be sweet for some fucking cosplay, bro. You'd be up like 2 more fucking feet. You could be the.
You don't need that though. You're already tall as shit.
I don't care. I want to be taller.
I want to be as tall as Bob.
Right? I want to look down on Bob. God damn it.
Then give them the Bob and he can be Pumpkinhead.
Ooh.
That would be a fucking awesome cosplay, dude.
It would be.
Yeah.
My buddy dressed up as the devil from Tenacious D one year, and he had those fucking stilts. Yeah, it was fucking cool.
Nice.
He walked in the bar, and he was like almost touching the fucking ceiling.
Dave Grohl Satan.
Yeah, it was fucking cool. It was fucking cool, dude. I wish I still had the old fucking MySpace pictures because it was fucking cool. Like he was tall as shit, and then we ended up singing fucking the final showdown on karaoke, and it was fucking cool. It was so fucking cool.
Okay, continuing on. This movie is one of 2 werewolf movies to win the Academy Award for Best Makeup. The first was An American Werewolf in London, also given to Baker.
Nice.
Nice. I mean, dude, it's a solid fucking design. It looks cool. I like that he's not full werewolf, man. He's still in his clothes. He is Wolfman, dude. Like straight up.
No matter what Lawrence was wearing previously, the Wolfman is always in the same clothes post-transformation. This was the case in the 1941 original as well.
Yeah, it's kind of a Jekyll and Mr. Hyde situation, Hulk, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Now his daddy's like, nope, I'm fucking free-wanging it, dude, because I don't give a shit. You're
gonna see this wolf cock.
He's unleashing the beast.
The director's cut begins with the Universal Pictures logo that was being used when the Wolfman came out, the 1941, but the original fanfare theme is not heard.
Also noted. But no, I did enjoy seeing the classic logo. That was sweet.
Many actors, including Gene Simmons and David Lee Roth, were called in to do the Wolfman's howls.
Oh, shit.
Who do you
I don't know the others. I was going to look that up, but
no, I'm just like, what? Who won? Who
I think it's a combination.
I was going to say maybe it's a combination of them both, and they layered them over.
So it's kind of like how they made the Jurassic Park T-Rex roar. They just took a bunch of sounds.
Yeah, a bunch of sounds of
I
fucking.
dig it,
layered them
dude.
over.
I dig it.
Fucking
Wait, who
cool.
was it again? You said
David Lee Roth and Gene Simmons.
okay. I don't know why, but I also kind of want Dee Snider in there a little. What else we got?
Director
Buddy?
Joe Johnston signed on to make this movie 3 weeks ahead of principal photography. This late start was one of the main reasons why he employed CGI in the werewolf transformations, as there simply wasn't time to design new makeup effects.
3 weeks.
Wow.
3 weeks.
Holy fuck, dude! Talk about walking into a shitstorm. Wow.
Shot in 2008, but not released until 2010.
Any reason why? Just reshoots, anything, edits, nothing. Just maybe
I think
Shell.
there might be some further on down.
Hmm.
The costume designer based the Wolfman's costume on the werewolf's costume in Curse of the Werewolf. Most noticeably between the two is the open shirt.
Nice. Yo, man, he's got to have that hamburger meat hanging out, bro. Just fucking.
Mhm. Look at my wolf chest.
Yeah, dude. Like that way, he still looks kind of like a handsome Wolfman. You know?
Damn, I want to be a werewolf for Halloween.
Do it up.
Man, it's
I'm
gonna be
short.
too
I could be a werewolf pup.
hot. You could be my little pup.
I could be.
He's my little baby says.
when Lawrence is in the asylum before transforming in front of the whole congregation, he says, "I will kill all of you." If viewed closely, his eyes briefly turn yellow, showing that he is about to transform.
That's what I'm saying, man. The way they built up that scene, I was expecting him to fucking murderize that entire room, dude.
Well, dude, when he yeeted the fucking doctor out the window, I was like,
awesome.
yeah, fuck you for not believing him.
But I was expecting him to kill more people in there. I don't know why. Like, he just yeeted that, and then he was like, all right, I'm out. Like, he just wanted that dude, really.
Yeah, because that was the dude that was
he was a
fucking
dick.
torturing him, essentially.
And then the other random guy that tried to drug him. Like that was
That poor guy.
stupid.
Dumbass.
I guess there was a couple people that were potentially stampeded to death by the crowd because the doors definitely like knocked over on some people. So I wonder if that's counted in the deaths or not.
I don't think so.
No, fair enough. All right. Anyways,
Rick Baker based a design on the Wolfman of Jack Pierce's design from 1941, and also on wolves and apes in books, and his old dog Bosco, which he did for his first Academy Award-winning work on An American Werewolf in London.
Bosco! Bosco! Bosco!
I was gonna hope you were gonna say like the dog detective or some shit like that. Like that he. Have you guys ever seen that movie?
Mm-mm.
It's an old Disney movie. It is. I'm sure you've seen a clip of it, but this dude literally turns into a dog, but he still like can talk. And there's one part where he goes up and he literally socks a motherfucker in the mouth, but it's just a dude in a fucking like ghillie suit that looks like the dog. We'll look this shit up.
Oh, the Shaggy DA?
Yeah, is that what it is? Yeah,
yes.
I think I've seen that.
dude, it's fucking stupid hilarious.
They used to play that. So growing up, we didn't have cable, and so whenever they would do like the sighting infomercials on like the basic channels, that was one of the fucking movies that they would play.
Nice, hell yeah, dude! It's a solid movie. Though.
That and the original Flubber.
The original Flubber?
Yeah, like the old school Flubber.
I don't think I've ever seen.
Was that? Oh shit! What's his face?
I didn't.
Oh god!
You're kind of blowing my mind because I didn't honestly know.
Jerry Lewis. Was that Jerry Lewis?
I believe so.
No shit.
No, that was. Oh,
that's the Nutty Professor.
That was Andy. Was it Andy Griffith?
You got me on that one. Probably have to look it
Okay.
up.
Originally, Joe Johnston wanted the film to be in black and white in order to homage the original Wolfman, but the studio refused.
I think like a cool little opening in black and white would have been solid. Like just a
that
little
would have been
bit.
cool.
You know what I mean? Like you don't have to get, or maybe even and also ending in that way too.
That
the
whole
way the
beginning
colors
sequence would have been cool.
The way the colors were really muted in this, it could have
Kind
easily
of
been
felt
black
like
and white
that.
too.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a very gray movie.
It was. This is Benicio del Toro's second time playing a Wolfman. His first theatrical movie role was that of Duke the Dog-Faced Boy in Pee Wee Herman's
Yeah.
Big Top Pee-wee.
Yep.
Both movies had music scored by Danny Elfman and were slammed by critics as weaker imitations of earlier movies, but over time garnered a cult following and a bit more appreciation.
What was Big Top Pee-wee copying?
No, not Big Top. Or yeah, it was like he talks about it in the that
The
I know.
documentary that came
I'm
out.
sure it's something
Yeah.
like.
I still need to
big
watch
I
that.
do.
Dude, it was so good. It was so fucking good.
Huh. All right.
David Schofield, who plays Inspector Nye, also played the dart player in An American Werewolf in London. Both movies had their makeup designed by Rick Baker.
Solid.
This is the first direct remake of a Universal Pictures monster movie involving Sir Anthony Hopkins. The Wolfman was produced from an original screenplay. He was, however, in Francis Ford Coppola's adaptation, not remake, of Bram Stoker's Dracula as vampire hunter Professor Abraham Van Helsing.
Oh.
Because that was based more on the original book, and Bela Lugosi's Dracula was based on a stage play.
What year was that?
Which one?
one
Bram
you-
Stoker's Dracula?
No. The Anthony Hopkins one you just talked about.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said something. Sorry, my brain was fucking not braining. Anyways,
Let's see. In the original release, you know what? Let's skip that. It's just it's about him. During a 2011 speech at Savannah Film Festival, Ron Meyer, the president and chief operating officer of Universal Studios, said that this movie is one of the two worst movies that Universal Pictures had ever made. The other one he singled out was Babe, Pig in the City.
First of all, I love Babe.
well, I've never
wait.
seen Pig in the City, so
Pig in
I
the
don't
City
know
was the
that
second
one.
one.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one much.
First one was
But
great.
this movie was not bad.
No, it
No,
wasn't.
I feel like
Maybe
Universal
financially it was, but it came out at the wrong time.
Universal has definitely given us some way worse shit than
Because
this.
if you think about it, dude, it came out in 2010. What else came out? Was there anything else significant that came out in 2010?
I'm pretty sure the Nightmare on Elm Street remake
Nightmare
came
on Elm
out then
Street,
too.
and then that was Poop Town.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only one that comes to mind right now.
I don't know, but like 5 years later, there was like a fuck ton of period pieces that all were not good.
I
don't know.
I think what was before. This is kind of like, well, okay. So what do you got? 2000s werewolves. So you got Underworld, Twilight,
Cursed.
That's early 2000s. Yeah. But like, I don't know. Maybe the 2000s were just a little tainted or a little oversaturated with werewolves at the time. So by the time 2010 came around, it just didn't do it. I don't know. One will never know. Anything else, brother?
Benicio del Toro, Sir Anthony Hopkins, and Hugo Weaving are all part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Del Toro plays the Collector, Hopkins played Odin, and Weaving played the Red Skull.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Wait, has Emily Blunt not been in Marvel yet?
Benicio del Toro and Art Malik appeared in James Bond movies, del Toro as the henchman Dario in License to Kill, and Malik as Kamran Shah in The Living Daylights.
I like Bond, but I am not a Bond aficionado by any means, dude.
Yeah, I'll sit down and watch it if it's on, but I'm not like, oh, I gotta go see the new James Bond movie.
Correct.
Mel loves like spy movies like that. She's been trying to get me to get into like the Mission Impossible movies, and I'm like, it doesn't.
See, Jen loves those too, and I just could care less. Like, I don't know.
I've never even seen the first one. I went to the theater to see the second one, and it was all right. Then I saw the third one. I'm like, nope, this is dumb.
You know what's weird is I almost think I did the same thing. I don't think I saw the first one. Maybe I saw snippets. When I went and saw the second one, and I probably just ended it there. Yeah, I don't know, man. Tom Cruise running. That's what it's turned into.
Pretty much.
Anything else, brother?
Okay. When Sir John and Lawrence fight in their transformed states, Sir John tears off a shirt while Lawrence retains his clothing beyond what was damaged as he changed. This basically reflects their contrasting attitudes towards their curses, with Sir John reveling in the power of the beast while Lawrence prefers to hold on to enough of his humanity so he's not quite the indiscriminate monster his father was.
Nah, man. Unleash the beast. Do it up.
In this movie, Lawrence kills Sir John. In the original Wolfman, Sir John killed Lawrence.
Oh, shit. And the original was Sir John. Sir John was a werewolf, too?
No.
Like I said, I've never seen the original. So
No.
Oh, so he just shoots, kills him, I'm guessing?
Actually, he kills him with the cane.
Yeah.
Oh, Silver Cane. Ha, ha, ha. All right.
2 other endings were filmed but not used. In one, Lawrence bites Gwen on the neck before she shoots him with the silver bullet. She looks up and stares at the moon as he dies. In the other ending, Gwen does not manage to shoot Lawrence before she dies from his attack, and he stands up and stares directly at the camera and growls. Ultimately, the decision was made to have Gwen shoot Lawrence and escape unharmed.
Dude, she lost everybody.
She really did.
However, it was also kind of her fault. At least for Del Toro.
Yeah.
Because she dragged him into it.
Mm-hmm.
He was kind of doing
fine in America.
Yeah, he was doing his own thing. He wouldn't even have known. They could have sent a letter. But they would have been fine.
The fact that Sir John received the curse from the bite of a feral child is a subtle shutout in the earliest treatment of the original 1941 version. In that version, the titular Wolfman would have been an orphan raised by wolves. This upbringing would have been the source of his lycanthropy. He received the bite in Tibet, just like Dr. Glendon. The original version of the Wolfman did not have a character called Dr. Glendon being bitten by a werewolf in Tibet. That was from the 1935 film Werewolf of London, where Dr. Glendon was played by Henry Hull.
Hot damn. So he was like a fucked up version of Mowgli.
Yeah. That's exactly what I fucking pictured in my head.
Thank you, because that's what I was too, man.
That's a really good way of putting it.
Well, Mowgli was raised by wolves in the jungle.
Very nice. Okay, and last thing. Inspector Aberline shoots a standing mirror, which he thinks Lawrence Talbot is hiding behind. Now, there's some bad luck for you, an officer says regarding the mirror. Near the end of the movie, Aberline is bitten by Lawrence, thus doomed to become a werewolf himself.
It was the mirror.
And he becomes Wolf Cop.
Oh,
I have that. I have it. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I kind of thought about that during the end fight scene. I don't know why. Yeah. It was just the full body, like, yep, Wolf Cop. Oh, man. Fuck yeah, dude. Anything else, brother?
That's it.
All right. Well, thank you kindly, sir.
My pleasure.
Where did we all watch this? How did we watch this?
Amazon Prime.
Physical.
I am with Scoogs on the Amazon Prime. That takes us to Cover Art Sell the movie. Chad?
Yeah. Yep.
That's pretty much what's behind us. Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, just even if it was just him standing there in front of the full moon
without
the rest of the cast, yeah, I'm fucking sold.
The title alone, because everybody's heard of the Wolfman.
Yeah, dude. I don't need the cast picture on there, honestly.
Yeah.
Douche of the film.
His dad.
Yeah, dude. Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, 100%.
His dick. Did it all on purpose. Favorite kill. I'm going the constable at the Gypsy murder, specifically because that motherfucker got it like up through the fucking jaw.
I knew exactly where
that shit was fucking gnarly, dude. That was awesome.
I'm going Anthony Hopkins catching on fire and then getting his fucking head ripped off.
Okay.
So I'm going with the other decapitation, the guy stuck in the bog.
Yeah. Get out me swamp.
I like that we got all 3 different ones. Solid, boys. That takes us to best scene.
Mine is the dream sequence that he had when they have him locked up and he's having that weird dream that he's having.
That was some jump scare heavy fucking dream.
Yes,
scene,
and we get some Emily Blunt side boob, so that is my best scene.
Fair. You know what's funny? As I was just editing 2 episodes ago earlier today, and there was a part where I happened to listen to, and we were on favorite part of the movie, and it was your wife, titties.
The tits.
And it was just, I love you.
That was so funny.
Fucking A. Oh man, favorite scene or best scene?
It's a toss up for me, but I think I'm gonna go with the London rooftop chase scene.
Damn it, Chad! You read my fucking mind because
it was either that or the gypsy camp attack.
That was also what I was thinking, but I think I'm going the London scene, dude, because that with the whole like bus getting topped over and shit.
And running over somebody. That was like straight up from fucking American Werewolf in London.
Yeah. And just the way he fucking like hoofed it all over the cops. Like it didn't even fucking matter. Like, no, that whole scene was great. I loved it. Worst moment or scene. I don't have a specific one, but it's just wherever that kind of started lulling after he got bit. And then the movie slowed down. I guess it's more dealing with his like realizing he actually might be transforming or might be a werewolf.
I'm gonna say worst moment is when you find out that the servant was killed.
Oh, dude, I was sad by that.
I like Sing, yeah.
Yeah, he was a good fucking solid character.
We deserve to see his death.
We deserve to see his death. Like he deserved better.
I like that too. That's a good call on that one.
Yeah.
I was expecting honestly I mean, Chad can still do it, but I was expecting just like a shitty CGI moment. Possibly.
That's where I was going. The shitty CGI, the transformation into the insane asylum.
That's an absolutely fair.
Because that was really, really cartoony looking.
Like idea wise, awesome. Would have loved to see what Rick Baker could have done with practical effects.
Oh
with
yeah,
shit, dude.
Yeah,
because that would have been American Werewolf, but better, better because you would just have, and that's why he wanted to do it, right? He's like, yo, I get like 20 plus years more experience and technology to do this shit again. So let's fucking go. We were robbed, but
we were.
Did the opening scene hook you in? Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
Yeah, right off the bat.
Without question.
Full exposure of Wolfman. Not necessarily the Wolfman, but Wolfman and crazy kill. All right, that takes us to most attractive character.
Emily Blunt.
I mean, is she like, yeah, probably for the ladies, maybe Benicio del Toro. I don't know.
I'm going with their mom.
The mom was hot.
Mom was hot too.
She was dead, so I'm going with Emily Blunt.
Just because of side boob.
Just because of side boob.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, John Krasinski.
Lucky bastard.
Right? He could just be right over there and just stretch all the way across. Did the score set the mood? Absolutely, it did.
Yes, great score.
I'm glad we got the original take that was intended for the movie. Glad the producers came back to their thinking. So, best song, we can't really. There's nothing. You know what? I'm going to say whatever that little poem was in the beginning. That's what I'm going to give it to when it was given off the little tablet read.
Okay, Brody said he wanted to see what happened to the guy in the opening scene. The guy in the opening scene was his brother.
Yeah, he was dead. You saw what happened to him.
Yeah, that's a closed casket. All right. That takes us to favorite character. Dude, the inspector for me. I fucking loved him.
I'm going to go Benicio del Toro. I like it. Yeah.
I'm picking Sing.
All right. Solid, dude.
I really liked him.
He needed a little bit more, man. I feel like we got robbed of him, bro. He was a good, because like, you know, he kind of gave that line of like getting chased by monsters, and you were like, damn, Sing, what have you been fucking doing? You know what I mean? So
well, he was
chased by vampires and
he's a Sikh. Those guys are badasses anyway.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He deserved better. He deserved to see his death because it had to have been a fight. It wasn't just dead. He put up a fucking fight.
Yes.
Yep. Justice. Hashtag justice. Was it scary?
It had a couple jump scares.
It did
It
have
had a
jump scares.
lot of jump scares, bro. So if you're a jump scare
Prone.
prone. Thank you. That's a good way. Yeah, I can see where this would work really well. Does it hold up today? Honestly,
I think it holds up better now.
I think it's awesome.
I agree. It holds up better than when it came out.
Yep.
I can't say that. I did not watch it when it came out, but
And
I'm just saying by what it made
standards
the box
and stuff.
office.
Oh yeah, dude.
And the
it should have made more.
The I guess the legend that it has now, it completely holds up better now. It's a solid fucking movie.
Dumb question, but how was the acting?
Stellar.
Great.
Solid as fuck. And honestly, I don't even think like Hopkins was necessarily, he wasn't really even giving it his all, dude. He was like barely fucking trying.
And he still knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, so absolutely A+ for there. Did you enjoy the cinematography? Fuck,
it was really good. Cinematography, they really nailed the look of that time period.
I don't remember what scene it was when they were entering a building or something. It was a really cool fucking shot. I don't remember where it was, but I was like, holy shit, this is a cool fucking like just transition scene into the building or whatever the fuck it was.
Dude, I'm just saying all the night scenes in the forest and shit look fucking awesome.
Like, even how the rooftop chase was.
Yeah, the rooftop chase. Prime
awesome.
example right there. The way the moon was in the back and it just fucking great.
It was dope to watch this with a fucking full moon coming through the window last night.
Yeah, it was really fucking cool.
Like, that was solid. Okay. That takes us to premise, obviously.
Yeah.
I love werewolf.
That's not even. Dude, who doesn't like the premise? There's a reason there's a reason it was done in the 1940s and we keep fucking redoing it over and over and over.
Yep.
Was the climax satisfying? Yes and no, but also yes in the right fucking way. I'm going with the fight if that's what the climax.
Yeah, that's the climax. I'm gonna say yes 100% because it was cheesy, it was campy.
Like I got my Ritz, I love that
it was
underneath, and I held that, and
it was a big old pile of fucking canned cheese on that fucking Ritz cracker. It was the Leaning Tower of cheese.
But you did it underneath, so it came out all fancy, right? Yeah. So it's like it's got a little bit of class to it.
Brody had a full moon too.
Hell yeah, brother. Okay, so recycle, rewind, remake, reboot, reshelf. I will rewind this.
I'm gonna rewind.
That's why I bought it.
I would also like, and it'll never happen, but I would like its actual sequel. I think it would be awesome. I mean, you still could do it.
Yeah, you just pick it up, years down the line. He's been
he's been
fighting this curse for like 15 years.
Fuck yeah, dude, done. I am so sold.
Mm-hmm.
He goes back to Scotland, so it's all placed in Scotland now or some shit like that, dude.
But he's able to control it because it's been so many years, and now he's Wolf Cop.
And he goes and looks for the lost boy in Tibet.
No, he tracks down the real fucking Jack the Ripper now that he has a super nose to smell him out.
And it turns out Jack the Ripper was the first Wolfman.
No.
Ooh.
Jack the Ripper was the Invisible Man.
Oh.
I mean, he did kill a whole I know in the Invisible Man, he derails a train full of people, so he does not give a fuck about killing. and
that's why they
about it. That whole movie's hilarious because he's walking around naked the whole fucking time.
But that's why they could never
cheeks
catch
in the
him.
seat. Those are bare butt cheeks.
Bare butt cheeks. But they couldn't. That's why they could never catch him. That's why they could never find him because he was already the Invisible Man. But now that he's a werewolf, he can sniff him out.
So if the Invisible Man became a werewolf, would he just be an invisible werewolf?
Probably.
Yes.
Or would like the lichen tropy or thropy, whatever, like take over to where it would like
no, he would his cells and shit would still be invisible. So
that'd be scary. Predator style werewolf.
Oh my god, it's a demon! It's a demon!
God, just think that'd be like the cheapest werewolf movie ever made, The Invisible Werewolf.
Oh, that's one of our horror shorts when we ever make our movie.
Yeah, but at the same time, dude, could you imagine just somebody like doing the gore of somebody getting bit and then ripped apart, but just by nothing?
And then the only time you ever see the actual werewolf is when it's covered in blood. after
I
just
like it.
hit somebody.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be interesting. All right. Let's rate this mother liquor. So Brody gave us a 4. Bob gave us a 3.8. Scuba.
I love this fucking movie. I'm giving it a 4.5.
4.5 from Scuba. Chad Daddy, this is your pick, brother.
I don't think I can disagree with that. I was coming in thinking a 4, but we've really talked it up, and I've really enjoyed the hell out of it. I'm going 4.5.
All right, 4.5. And originally I was with Bob with 3.8, but I am going a solid 4 for myself. All right, so that would equal a 4.16, 4.2.
Nice.
Boom.
Gene says 2.8. A Frankenstein invisible werewolf.
I dig it. I fucking dig it. Now, I've been waiting for this one. But Chad Daddy, what do we cover next week, buddy?
Next week, we're sinking down a little bit low in quality. And
are we, though?
I
don't know.
I don't
What
know.
are we doing next week?
Winnie the Pooh.
God
Blood
damn
and
it,
Honey.
no! Fuck!
I've been waiting for this one, dude.
Oh, it's a
I have
Steve pick, goddammit. And I've never seen the fucking movie.
We might love it. We might love it.
I've never seen it, John. I just picked it because
okay. No, well, I've heard the second one is better.
Look, all I'm saying is
cannot go in with that.
We can't, bring in the second one, but it did enough.
It did enough to make a second one, right?
So
and a sequel, aren't they doing like a
Piglet universe
movie too?
The whole fucking universe, yeah.
Dude,
the whole Pooniverse.
I actually at the con, they were showing the new Popeye movie. I stepped in and watched it for a couple minutes.
0.0. Shut up, Gene. Now you're really not getting the fucking demon key.
Brody, can I gouge my eyes out already?
Brody, have you seen it already?
Brody's gonna come in with a 5.
So, all right, this bitch can be found everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Peacock, Amazon, Tubi, Pluto, Plex, Roku.
I'm gonna throw it on Peacock. We don't get enough Peacock horror.
Yeah. So none of us, the three of us, have not seen.
I don't think Bob's seen it either.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't.
But the reason I'm worried is I'm sitting really good on our fucking averages right now. Chad gave us the averages of where we're sitting.
Yeah, but dude, I saw that too, and I looked at the list, and I gotta say, I think even if this one is a straight up like Pooh Town, pun intended.
Pooh Town.
I think you got a solid. Okay, so
Brody.
Okay, so Brody's never seen it. You know what? So if Bob's ever seen it, bro, you got a strikeout on everybody. That's pretty good. But you got Lincoln Vampire Hunter on here, dude. I really enjoy that movie.
I enjoy it too. It's a movie though, but I enjoy it. That's why.
You got In a Violent Nature, which I also really love. That one could go either way. Though.
I've never seen it.
No, that one could go either way. I'm glad you guys have never seen it then, because I'm very interested to see. Because I know Bob has, and Bob and I have talked about it, and I believe Brody has too, and Brody and I have talked about it. And then you also got you have Terrifier 3. So there's like a solid dude. Like I'm saying, like this one, even if you get bad, I think you got some saving grace.
I think it's
As long as I stay in the middle, I'm not trying to win this whole goddamn thing. I just don't want to be at the bottom. I don't want a nutsack.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, I got 2 also that are questionable. Because Stakeland 2 might not do good at all. And Altered, I have not seen in forever. That might be a complete shit show.
I've seen Stakeland 2 because I watched it after we watched the first Stakeland because I love the first one so much. And I watched the second one and I remember I liked it too.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I know Brody doesn't like it, but we'll see when we get there. But no, man, like I don't know. I'm excited. Oh, dude, you also have Grave Encounters on here, you fuck. You're good, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I think you are fine.
I remember I only have 3 left. What do I have?
Now Bobby's next pick also I have never seen, only heard of. So we'll see where that goes too. But that's Tokyo Gore Police.
Oh, I've never seen that one either.
Yeah, only heard of it. So But Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey next week. So watch that, or
I've got Abigail that I've never seen. Body Bags.
Yep. I've never seen either of those.
Oh shit! What's the other one?
You also had no, dude. That's it. You got only 2.
I thought I had 3.
No, because somehow there's Scoobs has got an extra one, but because it got moved in around somewhere.
Oh shit! I had 3 written down when I did the tally last night because I was counting today's episode.
Right. Well, now you got
Brody's got
2 to throw on that.
Brody's got Darkness Falls and
that's a solid
Azrael. I don't know what that about.
Darkness Falls. I can't remember, man. I feel like I want to like that movie, but I feel like it's kind of.
What's going to kill it is the CGI. I think the CGI is going to kill it, but it's a solid fucking story.
It really
is.
Movie.
Plus, I kind of always put
it also
Dead Silence for whatever reason.
And it has Dead Silence too.
And it has Anya from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so yeah,
Gene, I will try and get Bloody Birthday on for next year. That movie was so bad, it's good.
Oh,
would it be cringe?
No, honestly, I think it would be a solid one. I think you would actually enjoy it more than you'd think. Oh, well, for the cringe, maybe, yeah. No, actually, it probably would, dude, because there's definitely some parts.
Ooh, Deadly Friend. I love that movie so much.
Dude.
That has one of my favorite kills in it ever.
The basketball?
The basketball fucking kill.
Oh, that's that movie? That's that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Solid, dude. Okay, so is there anything nerdy you boys want to discuss? I got nothing personally.
I don't got nothing.
Nothing.
All right. Well, other than that, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey next week. What year did that drop, by the way?
2 years ago? 3 years ago?
2023. And that spawned an entire universe already, man. Because, I don't know if the Steamboat Willie shit is included in that stuff, because there's Steamboat, but then there's also Willie's something or another. Mousetrap.
Mousetrap.
Yeah. There's Mousetrap. There's the new Peter Pan one. That one looks possibly watchable. Popeye, I don't know if that. We're doing Bambi. I think they did Pinocchio, but we had horror Pinocchio back in the 90s, so that's not really any out of the crazy realm. But well, fuck it, Scoobs, if you want to start us off, brother.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host of the Ghost, the Prince of the Paranormal, the Duke of the Dead, Lord Scuba Cabra, saying, see you next week in the 100-Acre Wood.
Yeah, this is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, your Chad Daddy, way down yonder in Chattahoochee, saying, join us next week for a little sweetness of blood and honey. And I hope it doesn't suck.
And I'm your not so mean Fluff Master Supreme, saying, I'm so rumbly in my tumbly that I could go for a plateful. If you're grateful and no. All right, I'm done with that. Dude, next week I gotta think of so many fucking Winnie the Pooh puns, dude.
So which one of us wants to show up in just a vest, just a red vest?
Dude, I will go to Walmart and get a Winnie the Pooh.
That's a red t-shirt. Yeah, that's it.
I'll go get a Winnie the Pooh onesie, dude. I know they have them at Walmart.
I'll get an Eeyore one.
Fuck yeah, bro. Let's go. Sweat my ass off down here. But nope, this is the Gore More podcast. You know where to find us. You know where to listen to us. Check out our audio on Podbean, Spotify, Apple, all that good shit. Please rate and subscribe if you can. Even leave comments. Some allow leave comments on episodes individually. So if you can do that, even if it's just a middle finger emoji, I don't care. It helps us out, dude. That's cool. So, yeah, do us a big solid. Share. We love you all for listening. Thank you once again. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I'm very excited next week. And I'm
going to make Steph watch this one.
Fuck yeah, dude. I can't. Yeah, Jen's watching it too.
If we have to sit through it, so do they.
Fuck yeah. On that note, stay fresh, cheese bags.
Werewolf penis.